Hello everyone, welcome to Sal's 23, the number one channel that brings you all the updates in regards to Arsenal from live scores to the season we're in now, which is the transfer window, and even doing tactical game analysis. With that being said, let's jump right into the breaking news. Woke up this morning to actually find out that there's a rumor flying around that Thomas Partey might be leaving Arsenal this season. To me, this is not good news. This is absurd. Considering the fact that we might be losing Granit Xhaka this season, it is not nice that we should also be losing Thomas Partey. These are two experienced players that have been in the Arsenal midfield. They formed a good chemistry. Losing both of them would be kind of, bad business for Arsenal. I know we're about to sign Declan Rice. If we sign Declan Rice to replace Granit Xhaka, who would we sign to replace Thomas Partey? We still need another player because this season we need depth. Considering the fact that we have the FA Cup, we have the Carabao Cup, we have the English Premier, we have the Champions League, right? So we need these experienced players. I think we should hold Thomas Partey down for one more season. Let him sign an extension on his contract so we will not be losing him for cheap next season. I know there is concrete interest from the Italian league. There's also big interest coming out of Saudi Arabia. We've seen the Saudi Arabian guys signing players over 30. Now, I actually told my friends that they will start going for players under 30. We've seen Ruben Neves, who Wolves just agreed to deal with the Saudi Arabian team yesterday that he will be moving there. N'Golo Kante is going there in a couple of days. Koulibaly from Chelsea. I mean, I know these guys are paying very well. They're throwing the money around, and someone in Thomas Partey's caliber, who is 30 years old, he wants to make more money since he's nearing, the end of his career. I would also like to go there, but I think Arsenal should pay him slightly more, hold him down for one more season. Let people like Moses Caicedo or Romeo Lavia learn from him. Declan Rice also would be integrated into the team. I think it would be a good team to have with Thomas Partey, and Jorginho would actually be grooming these younger guys that hopefully will be joining the team this week. Now going to Declan Rice. Arsenal submitted a bid of £80 million last week, which was turned down. And of course, West Ham wasn't necessarily happy with that bid. And it's been touted that we're going in again with an improved offer of 100 million and 10 million in add-ons. I think we should get that deal over the line this week, alongside the deal for Kai Havertz. Since Arteta really loved Kai Havertz, for me it will be a no-brainer. It will be no Kai Havertz to Arsenal. But Arteta believes in this player, probably thinking of bringing out that Kai Havertz that we saw in the Bundesliga a couple of years back. If we have that, it will be kind of a 3-in-1 player where you have Berbatov, Van Persie, and Dennis Beckham all mixed into one player. And the fact that we're playing in a lot of competitions, Kai Havertz could also a squad player, right? So with that being said, I think we should get those two deals over the line. Kai Havertz has reported that we initially submitted a 55 million pounds that Chelsea rejected, holding out for 75 million. I think we should be able to get this deal done with 60 million pounds, and actually inserting in the clause of this contract that if Arsenal wins the Premiership or Champions League, then Chelsea would also get some added bonuses. With that being said, we can also jump to the news of Romeo Lavia, who's just been relegated with Southampton. This guy is a young player, promising player, of course. Used to be in the books of Manchester City. He's just 21. He has a lot to learn, but of course not necessarily on the same level as Moses Caicedo, but definitely a cheaper option. If we cannot get Moses Caicedo, and Declan Rice over to Arsenal this season, I think we should get Lavia to back up, Thomas Partey. I don't think that we will be seeing the same Chelsea that we saw last transfer window, where they were just signing anyone and everyone. This time around, I think they are being a little bit more cautious with how they spend. There's been rumors flying around that Arsenal still is interested in Moses Caicedo, but they want to get Kai Havertz, get Declan Rice over the line, make some sales before they go back for Moses Caicedo. In my mind, I'm thinking Brighton might just get frustrated and impatient and start listening to Chelsea, and that would be over with, the linking of Moses Caicedo to Arsenal. So I think we can actually get this deal done and dusted before we start offloading players, if we really need to offload players in that midfield area. The next player that is linked to Arsenal is McGoey of Crystal Palace. This guy is currently with the English national team. Player would be a very good squad player for Arsenal, just to, have him like a backup in that defensive line. We all know about William Saliba's back injury, and we all know, even though he's recovered, back injuries tend to kind of reoccur. So we need someone, in case there's a reoccurrence, he can step in. We're not even talking about Gabriel getting hurt. We're not talking about Ben White getting hurt. I mean, Ben White can still play as an inverted right back and also as a center back, but we still need a cover considering the amount of games that that we're going to play, right? And Aguay can actually easily slot into the team. He's been playing in the English league. He's still 22 years old. He still has a whole lot of future in front of him. He can also learn a lot from Mikel Arteta and the defensive coaches. So I think this would be a good bit of business if Arsenal can get this over the line. It's being touted that his release clause is around £50 million. I think Arsenal can do a deal close to that £50 million, so at least we have a cover in that defense, right? With that being said, I would like for you to go in that comment section and let me know what you think about us losing both Granit Xhaka and Thomas Partey in the same transfer window. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for your up-to-date Arsenal news, and also please press on the like button. See you soon. Ciao.